What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying Call of Duty League matches straight to you. We're here today, the World Championship weekend. OpTic Texas versus Boston Breach. The winner of this game moves on in the winner's bracket, and the loser will go down possibly to be eliminated from World Championship contention. Winner of this tournament gets $1 million to split in prize money, and also every single team's gonna get prize money coming out of this weekend. But to be a Call of Duty World Champion for the 2023 season is definitely a achievement that any Call of Duty player, pro or otherwise, definitely wants on their resume. So we're looking at some intros here. Boston Breach, with Beans being very much villainous this year. But let's check out Boston as they come out, and then we'll get into map one.
Just a bit more yoked. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Doug Sensor Martin.
Oh, snap.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your 2023 Boston Breach! Awakening! Grab! Snoopy! Beans!
Doug Sensor Martin bringing out the Boston Breach.
I know everybody has been awaiting this matchup.
Now Snoopy is making his debut on Champs Weekend.
That we are going to
First time I've ever seen that happen.
In my eyes, they're all going to be on Beans. The kills are there.
First time I've ever seen somebody make their Champs debut, or make their debut in a professional setting on the Champs League tournament, going into trying to get a ring. It's a lot of pressure. Lots of pressure here. And also being your first matchup is against the OpTic Texas. Probably the favorites going into the tournament. Let's check out this hotel hardpoint.
So watch Beans, watch Awakening, of course, as a unit for OpTic. 15-4 record on this map. Oh, do they love hotel.
We're going to see next level gunny in this series, and for those of you at home wondering what we mean by that, pure gun skill, fantastic fights ahead of us. We're going to see it all here in this series. We start things off on hotel.
And look, my early prediction, if this series goes the distance to a match 5, one of these teams might break the kill record, because everybody ready to slay in this lobby. Let's see what this new rookie can do.
There is nothing quite like it so far. Greenwall in strong attendance here in Vegas, but off to the races.
Them Greenwall chants are in session as Hook and Ghosty start off with 3 big kills.
For OpTic Texas as well. I know if you're a rookie, I know if you are feeling the pressure, you need to get the kills flowing.
Big wake though, and Beans can definitely get him going.
For Boston, and there you go, Snoopy's on the board.
Snoopy's on the board. Well, in hardpoint we played first at 250, and as well there's a roar for every kill. The most important thing is the score. We'll see that slowly but surely climb up. And it's the particularly Texan side of green so far.
Yeah, one thing OpTic was certainly missing at the last major was those rotations, was the calm communication to put yourself in good spots. And well, they might be getting shot down. Snoopy flies through and picks up a 2-piece. The rotation all ready for Boston, making moves towards P2.
Yeah, Boston will be the white arrows on the minimap, and so far, big wins from them.
Yeah, Boston's white looks like OpTic's green. Boston has a pretty good hold of this P2 area.
Snoopy reads him. Lead change, Boston.
Yeah, make no mistake for Snoopy and everyone on Boston. The mechanical skill is absolutely going to be there. The gunny that is in this lobby is out of control.
Oh, wow, all 4 down.
Is out of control. 4-man white for Boston. They're going to get so much time.
The force free for Snoopy, and I must admit, so far so good for the Wonder Kid. He joins the roster late into the season. Will it be enough? 20 seconds remaining here on the second hard point. We go over to the other side of the map.
I think they're counting this as well. They're trying to fight for the final bit of time. You have to be careful about how you work it through, but with the back spawns open, you take away an extra few seconds, and OpTic very much stable on the rotation. So a 30-point game at the moment, but OpTic will be in firm control of Kitchen. You got guys like Shotzi pushed out all the way back towards back plat. So right now OpTic in control
on rotation and Kitchen.
Kitchen first. Snoopy now on the approach. Can he get the break for breach?
Oh, wow.
Gets Dashy into
Just
the
gun Dashy.
finds himself Hook. OpTic still hold it. 3 players on the point.
But we got Hook's forehead
It's a moment
down
like
there.
that, right, for Boston. A lot of gunny, but then just flies in for the chow, and there's no actually play being set up for that break. And now for Shotzi, has some intel, set up for the kill.
Oh, wow.
But Boston right now, oh, they're shooting.
Oh, here they come. Crimp and Beans. It's not a southern delicacy. It's a hard point break for Boston. They're in. Awakening. Can't take down.
Dashy, though.
The final kill
2
comes
big
through.
kills
20
to hold
seconds
on to
OpTic.
this
And
time
that is a bounce
for
back that
OpTic.
you need from Dashy. Couple players on OpTic. Honestly, getting gunned, but you hold on, and just like that, you take the lead. So one stronghold on
Hook
Kitchen.
in a
OpTic
pretty
right
good
back in this
spot.
game.
Kinda
And
out in the middle,
more
though,
importantly,
nowhere.
Ahead of the rotation, 2 players, though, get gunned down, and Boston, they'll be in the head
Shotzi
first,
in the
but
back,
Shotzi,
though.
he is behind enemy lines.
OpTic Texas with a slight lead going into the bar hard point. Shotzi now from behind. Will he be able to catch Snoopy and the rest of Boston as they've now got the time? Here comes the hit. Finds one.
Oh, baby. There you go.
Brett with the third there.
2
Brings it
down before he
Open
gets
hard
traded.
point for now. The foot race is
Ghosty.
Yeah, that's the difference
Next
between
in
good gunning
position.
and good comms. They were completely unaware that Shotzi got behind him, and little mistakes like that go a long way, but it is still a square up around the point. And Ghosty, entry man with an AR, getting the job done for the moment, has the coverage as well.
There you go. There you go. 3 big
50-60
kills
is
there.
Dominating the feed. OpTic looking
Boston's
solid.
still
30
there.
seconds remaining on bar. Shotzi there with the covering fire as OpTic
Spawning in the
soak
back.
remainder.
Got 2 more kills from OpTic.
Across map we fly towards the restaurant.
Like these OpTic
Brings it
chants.
down. Now it's
Get
time
them
for dinner.
going. Get
And
them
Ghosty
going.
starting to get things going.
Get
So
our
full
boys
spree for
going.
him.
It's a spree right now for everyone on the side of
OpTic
OpTic. The
with about
kills
a
now going the
25,
way. They
30
have the
point
lead,
lead.
and they are maybe a little ahead of this rotation. Dash should be the first towards the point. Shotzi's going to be there for the help. You got carpet covered, and this is just straight chow. There's no flanks coming through. This is all gunny.
It's going to be a headbutt. No one in the point just yet. OpTic first toes in. Crimp with the nade. Here comes Ghosty trying to slow him down. Beans taking care
There you
of.
go.
Dashy, whoa, no
Dashy
more bullets
ran out of
remaining.
freaking
2
bullets.
HP. Snoopy now with a pinch. Shotzi cuts down.
Oh!
Hard
Shotzi
point, OpTic.
making
And now it's gonna
plays.
be impossible to weed out. They're going to chow with the stun, but still impossible to kill. 4 kills free for
Shotzi gets out of
Shotzi.
there.
Trying to keep these players at bay. The quick
Oh
shot.
my God, I
Not
cannot
good
believe he
enough.
won that
There's
chow.
number 5.
Boston flying forward is over to Snoopy. He finds himself one Ghosty with the trades. Lovely teamwork from OpTic Texas as their wheels are turning.
OpTic
Wonderful holds
with
here
a
on
couple
Kitchen as
holds
they push the lead
in a
forward.
And
row
this is so much time that OpTic's
to
going
give
get
him
as
a
well.
nice
So they are
little
running the
lead
lead
here
up, and now
going
these are nice
into
kills for
P4.
Boston to be getting to try and secure that rotation, but you are down by so much. OpTic, they are in firm control.
OpTic running the show on Hotel so far in map 1. The gameplay good.
Going up over
Let's
here
listen
to the
call.
glass area.
I saw that.
He's on me default.
I spawned stat. I'm gonna play through mid. I'm gonna play through mid.
What's default?
I have the rest got gauge.
Yo, he's cutting mid somewhere.
What default? Default 1 HP. What default, guys? Default watch out. Yeah, default watch out.
White
No.
block, watch out.
Default.
Alright, white block away
What's
from
default?
me.
Other guys hop up. Yeah, nice. Yo, one guy's
Default on pool, default on pool. Let's go pool, let's go pool.
Watch out.
Heard you. Let's just flood, let's just flood.
Watch out. I'm gonna go pop.
Here, watch my cat, Brendan, again.
Yeah,
I got a pinch cat.
what? Yo, no, what's my pitch?
One guy's pitching top cat. Yeah, top cat dead.
What's other
Side
pitch?
kitch, I'm watching top cat. I'm watching top cat. Deep waterfall. Deep waterfall, I'm ignoring that guy. He's gonna go back steps.
Yep, he's gonna go back with the sun.
I'll let you go. Back kitch, one shot, back kitch, one shot, back steps. Back steps.
When he's going back
Back steps, side kitch. Turn around. Side kitchen, top head, okay? Heard you.
What's the top of me?
White time's good time.
He's answering himself.
He's back, let's go. Plat really weak, Brendan. Plat on you, flanking you, Brendan.
Yo, one more time. He's default beans.
I'm gonna rotate you, make sure we're playing north too. I'm
Your
watching
second right now, he wait.
front doubles then.
Your right side window.
Default up, so he ran pull heady.
I need a white pool heady. I killed him off time. One's pool heady and then we're missing one. We're missing beans.
Who did that?
Nice. Both of them. They're gonna be doubles to beacon. I have the right.
Top cat. Can you second?
Fantastic listening to OpTic Texas there. We're looking at the stats and
Ghosty sounding like the UAV, even answering his own questions.
I was about to say, main Slayer, Hill Kitten, and this guy is directing traffic. That's
Pretty
the
sure.
player you wanted to see bounce
Because
back
he's
in the
up
last
there at
major.
the default.
Ghosty right
Heard
now
you.
is
And I
on
was like,
point, and OpTic are loving
brother,
it.
he
Got
just
a nice
answered
lead.
himself.
Still though, Snoopy proving to be a menace on the map.
We see the first set of hard points complete.
But
now we go back
Boston
to the
breaking
middle of the
100
map.
points
We go all
finally.
again until somebody gets to 250.
Luke is in the
Hugo
back already for
looking
P2.
towards P2. Can he get any more kills out of this? No. Breach with a pinch. They've got spawns for next. They break
Ghosty,
100
20 and
points
15,
as
good
well.
start
Now,
for
can
him.
they hold on to that side of the map?
Oh, these are big gunfights as
Oh,
well for
brother.
Ghosty. One more, and he's going to break P2 for free. But Beans actually gets shot by Dashy, so there you go. OpTic, full control of the rotation.
OpTic.
They got P2
There you
on
go.
lock.
They're in control. They've got the setup. Here comes Breach through the middle. Awakening
Big
finds
wake
us
with
first.
the
Over to
beams,
Ghosty
though.
from the stairs. No one home just yet. Hard point time ticking. Here come Beans, Crimp, and Awakening on the inside. Snoopy right through the middle. Still time ticking for OpTic. Looking at the 200-point mark. No one on the contest yet. Here comes Duke. Finds one.
Oh.
Trades her in. Shotzi trying to watch the cross, but nobody home. As Breach make the break.
Shotzi gets
keeping
one.
the play alive.
How long can it last for?
Oh!
Last man standing.
Oh!
He's gone and out of here. OpTic, a dominant
killing
performance
who?
right now on
Come on,
Hotel.
Shotzi.
Talk about a way to set the tone.
Beans flying forward. Dashi finds another one, and the hard point is still back
Someone
and forth.
spilled the
Here comes
beans.
the last man standing. Gets two. Over to Snoopy. Gets two of his own. Trade still going down. Final 10.
OpTic
OpTic
still
can't win
getting
it
this
here.
time.
I mean, this is just too
They're gonna get
big of
within
a lead
about
right now for OpTic.
25
Yes,
points of
Boston
winning.
have the rotation, but everybody right now for OpTic Texas, they are
27
frying. They're working together. 3 players going to be set
gonna
up.
need a
They
break.
get all
One
4
good
going
break
through
will
restaurant.
win it.
Boston have to be perfect from this point on.
Beans in Beans. Awakening. Trying to cut down the reinforcements. Finds one. 2 over to the kitchen side. Beans has to hold the line alone. Nades now as Boston Breach hold on for the push. Trophies out. Here comes Shotzi. Shotzi versus Beans, shoulders thrown. Damage dealt. Nerves are getting there. The contest is inside the kitchen. The battle brought ever closer.
Uh-oh.
We're burning time here.
This could be
OpTic
it.
are in.
OpTic 3 down, 1 left.
Awakening
Big Wake's the
trying
only
to
one
stay
left.
alive. This could be game.
Playing with their food, OpTic are gonna get it done. From the last man around
No,
the kitchen has to thrive
Cramp
to try
has
to
to
make
go
a play,
huge
but
here.
it's contest time that you are desperate for. Maybe gonna force that rotation, but 13 seconds away. OpTic gonna take map number 1, and they already have that rotation.
The rotation done. We are very much at the business end of the hard point here on Hotel. Rotation towards the bottom
Someone has to
right-hand
get on
side of
point,
the minimap.
boys.
OpTic, all bases covered. What can Snoopy do? The rookie now from behind. Catches one. Not every corner has been checked though. He didn't get shot at. He's got to get on the point to save the team. He gets the break.
That's 3
He's
down.
alone though, waiting for reinforcements as Boston are in. Dashi from top bed. The fight continues.
Okay, well, it is going to be a fight from this point on. Boston looking to be
Boston's
nearly
still
perfect.
in this.
In good spots right now for a moment. No flanks coming through. Everything just dealing with the front. And a team kill from OpTic. Boston still alive.
Holding it all together. Snoopy finds another big one. It is not over yet. Over the top though. Hoot managed to catch him out. Crimp's got to go big. The pinch is there.
Oh, that's it. That
It's
could be
another
it
point
here.
for the win. OpTic are in the hard point.
10
Awakening
seconds.
dealt with. Here comes Beans.
Ghosty has to stay
Drives
alive.
him. Final 5. Snoopy gets onto it, and it's not over
Quiet.
yet.
I mean, you're just waiting for
6
this levy to
seconds.
break right now. OpTic, they can play for the scrap. They can play for the roto. They can get the time right here.
Yeah, this could be
Someone's
it.
got
3
shot.
seconds.
You can't get it done. In OpTic, Texas, take map number 1.
There we go. OpTic taking map 1. Pretty convincing fashion, too. Playing really good hardpoint there. Can they back it up with good search and destroy play, too? I hope so. Let's check out the final scoreboard here as OpTic win map 1. Ghosty 27 and 20, Shotzi 23 and 21, Dashi 23 and 17. Snoopy in his debut map 23 and 24. Not bad, not terrible for Snoopy. Pretty good, I'd say. Looks like we got a Mercado search and destroy. Let's check it out.
Well, this should be a fun one indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the stats this season again, a very different sample size, a very different look, especially for Boston. A new roster, Snoopy's in. Let's see what he brings to Search.
And I just got to say, that 58% for the first bloods, especially in one round where the nades are coming through, you get access early off the map. Interesting timing, though. You see Boston delayed their nades, but not able to connect. You're vying for map control. Snoopy sent in for the kill. Gets away, but not for long enough. That's Hoop for 2.
Hoop gets 2. Awakening manages to slow him down just a moment. It's now a 2v3. OpTic Texas, man advantage, and the bomb down.
I mean, hey, you like the aggressive strap, but OpTic just there to pick it apart. You got the man advantage bomb down. This is incredibly difficult to try and retake. especially with two TAC 56 players. Beans and Awakening need some magic.
Yeah, we're not going to see trophy systems anytime soon. Less than 30 seconds to go. Oh, Beans has a snipe. This might turn things around. We'll find out, though. He's got to do a little bit more than just take heads. He's got to absolutely run these players through. 20 seconds to go. Beans making his way forward. Awakening backing him up. Ghosty takes care of one. All down to Awakening. Finds one kill. The clock ticking. OpTic now will play it safe. No way this round gets away from them. Even with Demon Joe shooting like that.
I mean, hey, he'll take the extra kill, but can't even go for the streaks. Gets shut down at the end, and that is a beautiful round one strat.
Good start
waiting
from
out the
OpTic
nade.
there in
I like
search.
the aggression from Boston. Snoopy trying to get in through the tunnel. He just gets sniffed out, and Hoop sent in for the kill. So OpTic, no stranger to pushing the pace. Happy for the first round.
Strong shots either side. Didn't see anything with a snipe there from Beans. We have seen a lot of fantastic snipe play throughout the year here on Mercado. Beans, one of the players indeed that certainly wields the boomstick better than most. Let's find out what happens in round number 2. We swap sides. Breach now attacking.
I want to see if any of these nade kills actually come through. You got trophies out on one side and plenty of trophies out on the other. One player made it in Cantina from OpTic. Snoopy's got the square up, and that is a lot of protection. There's an OpTic player just above him.
He's popping Hook though. That OpTic player finds his first blood. Massive advantage now going to OpTic Texas. Dead he popped. Crimp though, heard him coming a mile away.
Hey, you'll take that trade. Now you just know all guns forward, and for the 3v3, tough angles to deal with, but plenty of time for Boston to work with.
Ghosty not letting anyone get to that bomb site. Oh, bad timing. Beans flies in, gets 2. Shotzi gets 1 on the cross. Now it's a 1v2.
And you know he's going to be looking for
Just
this
bad
as well,
timing there.
potentially, or he just wants to play it quick. He's popped the dead silence. He's moving around, and 2 players there from Boston to gun him down. Great reads out of Beans. Great reads for the 2v1, making sure to stick together. Talk about that kill up top. When Hoop gets in your top cantina, if you don't trade him out, that is a dire situation. But Kremp delivers there, and for the final kill. Nice little bounce back round.
Kremp does use his dead silence. You won't have that in the next round. But either way, you step into the wrong back alleyway there, Shotzi. They took more than your wallet and keys. They took the round. Here we go into the third.
And it'll be fun to see what Boston wants to do on the attack, or OpTic rather, if they want to just consistently go with those A hits. That looks to be the case. So nades out, standard trap, but the nades are good enough to get that first blood.
Between knives and trophy systems, we nearly saw a double betrayal. Man advantage. Gone. Beans somehow managed to find one there. Technically 2 on the round. Oh, 3. Round.
Wow.
Nearly
Boston.
dashing out all alone. The 1v3.
3 big kills there.
What can Bruce do?
Can't get anything done, man. That was so tough. I mean, that is a round from OpTic that starts off perfectly. So many nades rolling through. You force the team kill with the trophy, and then you just get jumped on. Awakening 5 and 2 in 3 rounds. You had Beans flying bottom cantina with attack 56. Boston, they are not playing with any fear in their hearts.
I think he blows up Kremp with the trophy, and he's like, uh-oh, I need to now fill that hole. That's the most important spot right now.
And you see the game plan, too. It was round 1. Snoopy flying through tunnel to go to bottom cantina. This time, Beans doing the exact same thing. So Breach, they are looking for the aggression. And maybe the aggression through the middle of the map. The sniper to look over, an opportunity to make a play.
An unfortunate team nade. Oh, so close. That one, not as much. Shotzi, though, his bullets land. Awakening Beings find their respective kills. Man advantage, Boston.
And just like that, I mean, you miss one shot in Dashi. Now you're down a man because the trades are coming through. They have no intel on Hoop. They haven't seen him yet in this round. But Snoopy right now in prime position to get a kill. There it is. Now a 1v3 for Hoop.
Snoopy sneaks in under the radar, manages to catch himself one. And the second, no. Hoop stays alive. 1v3.
Talk about an opening as well. To get that kill for free and to get out with this much time. This is clutchable for Hoop. He's got both weapons as well. Maybe not quick enough to check the cross, so Boston Breach
can
do
clutch
have
this.
the intel game for the moment.
He's about to spot something.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. 1v3 now
Beamer.
down to a 1v1. Beans pops steady, looking to get things going. 30 seconds on the
watching
clock.
behind
As
him.
Hoop has done an incredible job, but unable to make the read. The aggression from Breach pays off.
And again, these moments at Champs are terrifying to see. I'm
So
thinking
close.
Hotel when Shotzi's behind enemy lines and Boston don't read the flank. I'm thinking when you're solo challenging Hook of all players in the middle of the tunnel to potentially throw things away. They clutch up that round, but you got to make sure that you stay nearly perfect against OpTic. But either way, another round on board. A lot of defenses have been rolling through.
Breach once again, once the A-bomb site play doesn't work out, they hit B ASAP. See if it happens again. This time around, OpTic Texas, they will be on attack. Sniper in hand, the Beans once again. Beans not going to find a lot. All 4 members of OpTic now flying towards A.
And they have not changed the game plan at all from OpTic. Get all the nades out, go and dominate this A site. So they're trying once again, and pulling out the tack for this moment as well. Doesn't have a massive amount of support for the moment. Teammates starting to wrap back, get position as Kremp is going on the flank.
It's very slow and quiet here. Bit of a standoff. Kremp. The play is on. No dead silence. Wait for it. Runs into serious trouble. Shotzzy, first blood.
I mean, they're just playing with them. Still have to clutch up in the 4v3. Look at everybody child at the same time. There to drop them. A 2 versus 4. You just dominate that A site.
The classic 1-2-3 go. OpTic Texas pull it off magnificently. 4v2. Strong advantage here in the round.
Can Beans do something crazy with the sniper?
Himself towards that top side. Bomb planted. Here comes the attempted retake.
Big Wake does get one.
Here's the challenge.
Oh!
It's gone. Now it's a 2v1. Dashi with a reposition. Tags are in. 35 on the clock.
And Dashi shot, so you know that's the guy top Cantina. Actually, Beans might not make the read. Wasn't sure who it was going to be. It's both players to his right side. The setup, too clean.
Nicely done from OpTic.
Up in the round.
Strong patience, strong teamwork. Communication had to be very
Boston
crisp
playing
there.
good search and
They
destroy.
trusted one another to get the play done. One more round, we're all tied up.
And I love the play from OpTic as well. They get control of the A side, but they don't make any moves. They don't get over aggressive. They read the flank, and they had 2 or 3 players ready for the chow. As soon as they take Kremp down, they hit the go button. Everybody flies out looking for the trades, and honestly, nothing to trade. If you win, you're won. So OpTic, again, it is an aggressive map right now that we are having. Happy for the square up.
3-2. It's first to 6 here in Search and Destroy. And this time we're going to B with the bomb.
And if you're going on the B hit right now, the question is, what can Shotzzy do in this situation? Oh! Gets away with his life. Well, for starters, and he's playing aggressive. Shotzzy, he's looking to jump and make the play. You're never going to read this, and he's playing so smart.
Wow.
High IQ from Shotzzy.
Incredibly high IQ. 1-2 players
The
now
trigger
identified. There's
discipline.
The second.
Yes.
Anthony Cuevas Castro, one of the greatest to do it right now in the league with plays like that.
Yes,
And
yes,
this is just looking
yes.
free. Ghosty finds the pick as well, and it'll be a 1v4 attempt from Beans. Able to pick up a Vaz
Beans
there,
still
but
sniping.
not a lot of things to work with.
He is surrounded. 40 seconds on the clock as Beans does have Deddy to work with, but Ghosty will patience pay off? We will find out. There's the tags. Beans. I tell you what, son, there was a moment. That was the equalizer, 3-3.
Well, the real moment is when Beans is looking down the alley with the snipe and doesn't connect on the shot from Shotzzy. And I love that from Shotzzy. Most players will back up, reposition, get with their teammates. Shotzzy runs straight at you, gets in the corner, in position, and just picks you apart. It's not just the gunny, it's not just the movement. Shotzzy's got a big brain on him.
He gets the positive ID on 2 separate players. The only one unaccounted for was the player with the snipe, and he would have seen the glint. Huge play. 3-3. OpTic on offense.
They're just running straight through this time. All the nades have been delayed for Boston, so this time you just go in and dominate Cantina once again. There's another first blood for who?
Duke start things off with a bang. Takes care of Snoopy. Man advantage. Awakening Kremp. Pruning the hedges so far. They're going to hold that line, not let anyone cross.
And if it's a 3v4 for Boston, you might feel like you need to make a play. So OpTic are pumping the brakes, waiting for a flank to come through to see if Boston overcommit. And in the 3v4, Boston haven't, but still, to execute this round, OpTic are playing so patient, so clean.
They're waiting for the perfect opportunity. They're going to try to make it now. Beans suppressing fire. The courtyard now full of OpTic players. Waiting for that moment. Kremp holding that angle. As soon as he sees Dashi appear, things might get going. Here we have the play. Hook flies in. Kremp finds 2. Can he take care of Dashi as well? Damage dealt. Kremp trying to stay alive. His teammates there to back him up. Here comes Shotzzy over the top. Can he get both? Shotzzy finds 1. Shotzzy! What a win from Big Wake!
No, and what a win from Kremp as well. Gets the trade on Hook and is there to catch Ghosty off the bomb. You got big plays from Shotzzy. You got big plays from Kremp and Awakening. Gunning 2 players down in that round. Stone cold on the main stage.
Here's a quick replay. Kremp's POV. Hook flies by. They line up for him. Ghosty unfortunately caught there as well. It was Awakening with a covering fire on Dashi. What a magnificent round from Breach.
You got Beans pulling out the sniper again as well. They hit the middle of the map last time they pulled this off, and they're going to do it once again. Snoopy gets sent through tunnel. Again, the aggression through tunnel, but again, for who? Another first blood.
Whoa, it's a bit of a protracted gunfight from Krem there. Somehow stays alive with bomb in hand and gets away. Awakening now trying to make something happen as the players are moving away from this one, but they have not accounted for Shotzi. Eyes are on. Krem taken care of. The trades are there. It's now a 2v3.
And you know that they were trying to wrap that back as well. So you see Dashy right now moving back towards mid. He can watch the cross towards B. And everyone else from OpTic, again, the patient game, they have been on point. They've got the crosses covered. They're in position to get the trades.
Uh-oh, Beans in a good spot.
Trade the snipe, and there it is! Beans ties it up in a 2v2.
Now the problem now, what do you do if you're Boston? Do you take the bomb to A?
Shooting Dashy all game.
That's what's happening. Over to B, we now go. Round the corner, fly. Who going against one? It's a 1v1. Beans v Ghosty, 30 seconds on the clock.
Two rookies going at it. And right now for Beans, he is running out of time. Good news is he has bomb. And he's going to be able to get this down. Ghosty not going to check it in time. A true 1 versus 1.
Dead silence now complete. Beans now making his way forward, thundering into the fight! All Ghosty had to do was wait. And the loud, thunderous footsteps as he splashed through that puddle and splashed into the equalizer. 4-4.
And make no mistake, both of these teams feel like they need this map. Boston on hotel control have been 5-0 perfect throughout this past stage. You do not want to give them a tied-up series going into Game 3. Both of these teams hungry for Mercado.
Pressure rising for our rookies. The deeper we get into this map,
fuck you, Beans,
the heart rates
chance.
go.
As
Dashy with a
OpTic.
snipe.
Oh, wow.
Beans wins that first blood.
Beans unfaded.
Shotzi gets caught as well. Boston bounced back just like that. And look, you got the timing on Hook. You don't get slayed out like that, and you know where he is. Fly at this man and kill him. Boston breach an instant round.
1 round away
Match point
for Boston.
Boston breach.
To
a
tie
lucky round
up
for them.
OpTic
2
1-1.
snipes from Beans. That first opening blood changes everything.
These guys have been on point as well. You have double digits for Beans. You might be the same right now from Awakening, and you win the sniper battle against Dashy. So much value Beans provides in Search and Destroy.
Fast hits from Hook, not able to make anything happen. Now we go to a dire moment. OpTic Texas. We test their resolve. Can they tie it up once again? They've been trailing in the search so far, and this time the bomb to B.
And we saw what happened last time. Shotzi picked them apart. It's a different angle right now for the MVP of champs, but he's dealing with them all again. It's Shotzi. It's here to take as many as you can down. He's already done his job. He has kept you at bay. Shotzi is built different.
1 kill might be enough. Can Beans find number 13? Here's the check.
Wow.
Rips Hook. 3v3.
Took his head clean
you
off.
can hold this as well. Right now you have Awakening just looking out for Shotzi
Beans,
on the
13
chow,
and
but
6.
eventually they just want to double back, reposition. But I think OpTic might be reading this, right? If Beans gets left on the flank, you still have guys like Dashy worried about that A bomb site, so this is a 50-50 call, but OpTic Texas right now fully prepared for this roto.
Dashy's got a very important job. He has eyes on the small cross. The tiniest of angles there from that teeny little Christmas tree. We'll see if Christmas comes early. Awakening and Beans now through the top side of Cantina. Here's the check. Less than 30 seconds to go. Eyes on one, eyes on the second. Here comes the hit as Kremp finds his kill in mid. Awakening on the bomb.
Kremp gets
Here
2
comes
big
Dashy,
ones.
springs to life. Oh, shoot. It's all down to Dashy. He might be in a bit of trouble. They've got to find him and deal with him ASAP. 15 seconds. Bomb being planted at B. You kill Dashy, you win the map.
Oh, there's nothing he can do.
That's
Kremp
it.
out here.
Boston.
Taking MVP caliber play.
Gonna take map 2 over OpTic Texas there. Great search and destroy out of Boston as Beans absolutely went crazy. Snoopy probably didn't have a great map. I didn't see him very much. Yeah, he was 3 and 7. Beans 13 and 6. Dashy 2 and 7. Kind of a stinker from old Dashy as well. Oh, that's gonna be too far. Just a second too far. Here, this is fine. Here's Control Hotel.
Krem, Snoopy find their kills. OpTic Texas will be attacking these 2 zones. first. Here in control, 30 lives either side. Get rid of the lives or get rid of the zones. Your pick on offense.
And good luck with this, right? If you're trying to deal with 2 players on the God heading for OpTic, they're already forced to pump the brakes. 30 seconds have gone by in this round. There's only been 2 gunfights, and it looks like gunfight number 3, maybe not going to go their way. Shanti actually finds it. So much damage being done right now, and OpTic somehow might turn this into an opening.
Oh, that's 3 down. Over to B we go. Looking for the stack. Only Ghosty for now. Shotzzy finds another kill. Space to work with. 3 members of OpTic on B. That zone is going to vanish. Wait a minute, Beans with the nade. Awakening now making his way forward. 2 segments gone. It's not over yet. Here comes the hit. Ghosty stays alive. And there's it. Awakening gets in. Stops the capture. B remains.
Oh, they catch Hook as well. I'll say, though, from OpTic, they will take that situation, get 2 ticks, and still applying the pressure. Shotzzy at least has an opportunity to be annoying and right now play for the kills or force him back on time. But for Boston, nobody's in position. Shotzzy with 1 gunfight. He got this B zone.
Gets the B zone captured. An additional minute to play. 21 lives either side and 140 on the clock. Over to A we go.
Yeah, talk about the test on defense as well. Shotzzy just forces the action out over towards A. Much more difficult to defend. Beanzo, that is a nice start to get the 2-piece. This is going to be a grueler of a round.
Shotzzy gets in. What was that kill, son? Snoopy flying forward. Kremp cleans kitchen. Dashy at the back door, trying to make sure he keeps in position here for his boys. Nades are in. Lovely damage there. Delta Snoopy takes care of business. 16 lives now for OpTic Texas on attack, and they are not giving up Kitchen without a fight.
And as soon as you get Kitchen on the attack, you feel so much better about your chances. Win a couple of these gunfights, and Boston will spawn so far away.
Hold the line though. Dashy finds a second. Snoopy with the trades. He pushes forward now. That makes things tough for OpTic. Can they get onto the point and stop the clock?
I mean, they're just setting up for the kills again. Another wipe. That player is going to spawn so far out of the action. Beans, a massive trade for the moment, but OpTic right now, they can pour it on.
Flying on. 1 life difference. Keeping the capture alive. Numbers still good. Here comes Snoopy once again. Can he take care of Ghosty? No, he cannot. Over to Awakening. Next man here for Boston Breach. And again, nobody on this point. We're still playing for kills here. Either side. OpTic trail by 2.
Oh, staying alive right on those stairs. Ghosty doesn't care. It is Champ's time. He is ready for these kills.
Here they come. Reinforcements on their way. The stack is there. 3 members of OpTic in. It's going to go real quick. 29 on the clock. Get them off and you feel real good about your chances. Second segment gone. Here come Breach. Flying forward. Shotzzy holding it down. Who finds another? That's the round.
First round of defense, Boston have lost in about a month. They have been so clean, but right there, especially on that B zone, Shotzzy picks them apart. Literally, off the jump, the first 2 kills go for Boston. They get the perfect setup on the map. Shotzzy's 1 shot as he's descending from the top catwalk, somehow finds a kill in consistent big plays over towards B. So much more difficult to defend that A zone. That is a hell of a way for OpTic to start this map.
Lovely start. A little bit of discourse there on stage between Boston Breach.
OpTic
Attacking
up
round for
1-0.
them now forward. They will fly towards A and B. It's first to 3 here in control. There's 1. Whoa! Lordy, Hook nearly getting them both. Nice opening. Ghosty on a 5 spree. 1 more kill, and he gets a cruise missile to play with.
I mean, yeah, trades all over the place right now, but for Boston, it's not going to work with that B hit off of the rib. Force to reposition and start to work this A zone, and they're taking their time to make this happen. And if you give Shotzzy a little bit of time to work with, this is where he starts to dance.
Oh, Ghosty did get kill number 6. He has the cruise. Oh, who can't get any more? Flying out of kitchen. Shotzzy finds 1. Shotzzy can't get the second. Snoopy now manages to get onto A. Stops the clock at 48. What?
That's a 7 spree as well. So Ghosty gun is hot. This man loves himself from steps. And right now for Boston, again, forced to go towards this A zone. They are not having a good time when they're trying to get there.
8 spree from
Ghosty on
Ghosty.
8.
Still capturing A. Boston Breach slow and steady. Shotzzy stops it. He's going to be able to drain the segment as well and keep the defensive play alive. There's only 30 seconds remaining on the round.
I mean, this is just suffocating. OpTic right now, even sending 2 players over towards
Shotzzy
B,
doing
just
his
as a
thing,
safety
man.
net, because they've been so dominant on this side of the map. Boston, they cannot create anything right now.
We're in the red now. 15 seconds to go. Shotzzy on a 3. Flying forward. Needing the players off the point. Damage dealt. A lot of information passed over. Final 10. This is a last-ditch attempt here in the round for Boston Breach.
And if you're OpTic, though, you
Boston
absolutely
does.
chow. You set up and try to get them off this time because the clock is that low. Obviously, you have the positioning right now, but here's the hit coming through.
Here we go. Two to the front. Who finds one? Trades are done. Boston's still holding it together. The play not
Shotzi
finished
can
just
still
yet,
do
though.
s-
Shotzi
no,
will
he's
call
not
it. He'll
trying.
run. Take care of that later. A captures.
They're
1
up
minute
in
to go.
lives
You give it
by
the
5.
attempt. If the kills don't go your way, you make sure you play safe over towards that B zone. So OpTic, again, they just delve back into the perfect setup. 2 players pushed out towards bed. 2 players worried about the flank. Looks like Boston, everybody's going to be going around on this flank to try to break it down.
Scary moment for both teams. 1 clean wave of kills. Boston breach, and they'll be able to get the capture. Trade's done. 3v3 on the play alive right now. Slow on the approach.
And if you're slow on the approach, you got to be worried about the guys coming off spawn as well. So reading the spawners never easy. Going through for gunfights like this, but you got Snoopy and Krem thrown through. They get the first 2. Now you jump on the zone.
That's 2. Time to fly on the zone. Clear out the bed side of the map. Awakening's going to do what he can over there. It's Hoop and Shotzi on that side. Reinforcements from OpTic far away. Here comes the cruise from Ghosty, trying to clear the point. Will there be a trophy there? No need. There's the third. 25 to go.
And now the question from
Nice.
OpTic, it is only Snoopy behind enemy lines, the only guy right now that can try to find the opening and make the play. And 2 players right now from OpTic turned, actually 3 turned right back. Hook's winning gunfights in the meantime. Trades all over the place. OpTic still with the advantage, but here
Snoopy
comes Snoopy.
can make a
Snoopy's still
play.
here. Can he keep the capture going? No,
Nope,
can't account
Hoop
for Hoop.
gets him.
Final 5 seconds, and there's only 6 lives to breach. No one that close as Krem taken care of. OpTic, another strong
Nice
round.
OpTic.
Map point,
Nicely
OpTic
done.
Texas.
And you had Hook so resilient on the defensive end, goes on a 5 spree to end this round. If he doesn't pick up a couple of those kills, and there's a 2-piece that comes through, Boston might have been able to make something happen. But clean on defense, they played it safe, they got the job done. 2-0 lead right now, OpTic Texas in respawn on cruise control.
See how strong and how capable they are to close out a control 3-0. We don't see too many of those throughout the season. We haven't yet. And champs, we'll see how different it can be. Boston breach now looking for the comeback. They'll be on defense here in the round. Stay alive for 1:20, and you're all good. But so far, not a great start.
Oh, they're trying to get aggressive. That means Hook's going to be able to fly.
Oh, Hoop!
2-piece snapping like that.
Damage dealt, onto the point we go. Hook trying to hold it down alone. Reinforcements on their way from both sides. But Boston have got numbers. Snoopy flies, gets 2 of his own. What a bounce back from breach.
Nice little battle. You strike on one end, you strike back on the other.
What the hell was
Johnson,
that?
He'll nade anything. He knows more than I do. If he does something like that, I just feel like he knows.
He was getting his own trade there. Gets one up front. 15 and 8 so far. The capture on A as Hook has been decisive so far in these opening attacks. 2-man stack on A.
Yo, Dashy and Snoopy, by the way, just did a 360 battle for the gunny win. So Snoopy's going to take him down. That is an opportunity to try to swarm over towards A, but it's going to be too difficult to get through. You have Shotzi 16 and 8. Impossible to weed out.
Moving like this. Beans!
Oh.
1 bullet would have made the difference. Now a minute to the game clock. OpTic Texas.
There you go, Hoop.
Capture B, and the map is complete. We go to Fortress. Can breach hold on and force another round?
And this is just so much
Come on,
time
OpTic.
for
Close
OpTic
it
to
out
work
here.
with to try to approach this B zone. Right now, it's only Kremp that's made it towards bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
the reinforcement.
Oh, yeah!
Living for long. Hook again. Another 5
The
spree.
nuke cleans house. Shotzi can't get anywhere out of top bed. Krem stays alive. Now Ghosty's in trouble. Beans back at it as both teams going blow for blow here on the B zone.
Kremp making moves too, but Hook, man, he is snapping in this moment. That is a terrifying sight when Hook is frying like this. And I think there's the first 2 kills. You know Kremp is behind you. But other than that,
Yeah,
it's
there's
only
one guy
player
in
off spawn.
bedroom.
No pressure relief whatsoever. Kremp is still in bedroom side. He will be the insurance policy for his teammates. Hook
got
They got
plays
him.
out. It's done. An open field now. Fly forward if you're OpTic. Get on that point. Stack
They
it
got
up.
one.
Awakening from lobby, trying to clear house.
Wow,
And that's it.
but
everyone from OpTic
everyone from OpTic
dead. 1
died.
minute to go.
Boston don't know the spawns, though. No one's able to cross out towards the bedroom. They don't know how quick this pressure is going to be there. So this is nothing but 50-50 gunfights. If OpTic get a wipe, the round is going to be there.
He's got to go big. He's got to find a couple here. Awakening gets 1.
Big Wake
There's
gets
45
one
seconds
here.
to go. OpTic now with a pinch.
Snoopy
Pressure on towards the
another
B zone.
19 and 15, a
Shotzi's
good
gonna be in there. That's
start.
going to cause a lot of problems. Awakening though, no problem for him. The line holds. 35 on the clock.
Yeah, not a single trade to be found. A bunch of solo chows from OpTic, and now you only have 30 seconds left. That gives you one good hit to try to work together, but you get caught sprinting. That is just going to slow you down so much. 22 seconds on the clock.
8 lives apiece though. 20 seconds. Anything can happen. Again, one wave of kills for either team, and this one is done. Snoopy
Dashi
on the
gets
stairs.
one.
Here comes one. Finds it.
Snoopy
Tags
gets
are in
one.
the second chow. Can Snoopy win it? Gets
Wow.
them both. Defensive holds there. Shotzi manages to get on the point.
Shotzi, the only one on point.
Here comes the teamwork though from Boston. Flying in.
He's gotta make a crazy
Shotzi
play.
somehow manages to get
He got
his.
one.
Oh, the hip fire's
Hook's
there.
on.
8 seconds.
Hook's there.
On the zone.
Only
It's
2
gonna be
lives
clear.
left.
Respawns remaining. You get to the point.
They
and
gotta
it's
get these
2v3
kills.
now, clutch.
Oh,
Boston
Big Wait gets
desperate
one.
for it.
Boston got to fly forward. Beans has to kill who? Can he get it? No! Dashi gets him. It's all down to Big Wake.
Big Wake.
1, 2.
Yes!
It's done.
OpTic takes him 3-0 in the control.
Nerves of steel
Wow.
as OpTic Texas cut down Breach 3.
That was a crazy control map as OpTic going to take the map lead 2 maps to 1 over the Boston Breach. 1 Fortress hardpoint away from moving on in the World Championship Tournament. Hook 25 and 17, Shotzi 21 and 15. Cramp 8 and 20, bro. 8, bro? 8. Well, Sensor did let him out, so he's pulling Sensor moves. So let's get into map 4.
Completely absurd for OpTic Texas how much they love to see this map in a situation like this. OpTic, it has been their bread and butter, but again for Boston, they knew what map they were going to see. They have had 2 weeks to prepare. For more good news from OpTic, they start on the good side.
Good side, bad side, it may not matter anymore. Snoopy, you traded out. As the game plan now for OpTic Texas, keep that position that Shotzi's in here. Top left-hand side of the mini-map. Hold on to it with an iron grip. Get what you can from the trucks here by Hook. But most importantly, do not let Breach over that side of the map.
Hey, at least Breach have gotten out. Kremp nearby as well. They just got all the kills. It looks like OpTic, at least a couple of these players should still be spawning on the deep left side, so they'll have a pinch for the moment. And right now, that is the important player on the back line. Ghosty needs to stay alive.
Crucial moment for Ghosty here. Dashi finding his fights across
Dashi
the map.
gets 2.
Spawn's getting a little bit crazy. OpTic are spawning with top A side. A lot of pressure on towards this P1. Nice start for both teams. Good time.
OpTic have rotation
run that
P2 though.
scoreline up over top left.
Yeah, and you have OpTic again. Ghosty gets the kill.
Shotzi
He does his
gets
job.
2.
He blocks the spawns, and he keeps his team in prime position. So long-term, OpTic in a good spot. Short-term, you got Awakening on a 5. That is not a player you want to get hot.
Starting to get going. Demon Joe.
Giggle
Maybe on
wig.
exercise here. Dashi can't get anything. Snoopy cuts his way forward. Now the pinch.
Watch your
On towards
backside.
the point. It's all under Dan Ghosty alone here. 3 members of Breach from the back line. Fly forward. Who gets 1? Reinforcements are there. Demon Joe. He's nearly left all alone. Fighting for everything here. Can he get the streaks? Can he get the point? So far, OpTic have denied it all.
I mean, he wants this kill so bad, but now you got players rotating. This is so much time that OpTic's gotten on B2. You got it, Chow. I know you want the cruise, but you need this time. Still, they haven't made it actually to the point. OpTic are still collecting. You wait so long to take the gunny. He might have gotten the streak, but OpTic are going to be secure on their rotation. Snoopy gets caught, and OpTic have a nice lead going into new.
Fly to the other side of the map now, over towards the Fountain Hard. P3, as the players call it. We call it a pain in the arse to try to break. So far, OpTic have got themselves in first. That is a great spot to be in. Can Beans find his way forward now on the break?
And look, it's only Beans across enemy lines. You have Hook being the cutoff man, and hey, Beans at least deals with him. You open up the pressure and you call in the cruise, but if I had to guess, I bet there's a trophy.
Be a trophy system there. I saw nades.
No!
The trophy gone. The cruise lands. Kremp makes his way forward. Snoopy from up high. It's the break is on. Can Shotzi get them both? Shotzi! Hardpoint break OpTic.
The bailout mechanic, your trophies were not on point, and well, the trophies continue to haunt you. And it's just nades. It is nades and cruise missiles right now, keeping Boston on this hill.
Throw him if you got him. Dashi brings a fresh trophy to the party. Ghosty on the front line. What a hard point there from OpTic. Nearly done though, as we go across map once again towards cannons. What a hard point so far.
I mean, honestly, I'd say for Boston, you'll take it just to cut your losses. That could have been so much more time. You're still down by 40. You're not in a good spot, but at least you have that rotation. Again, Beans right now, that cutoff man, getting all the intel for the team. He can set up the orchestration on the map.
Shotzi going for the toes, doesn't get it. Beans is going to be there to cut him down. Brand new hardpoint open for business. It's cannons, and we're going to be firing in a moment. Can Beans get any more out of this life? No. Hook opens up an avenue of attack. Dead silence active now. He won't make a noise. He's able to move freely across the map and try to soften up the defenders. The rest of the team now through the front. This is a big moment for OpTic Texas.
Well, I think he got spotted on the cross, so a player's cornered up in the back and Awakening, well, might not have known, but still there to gun him down. Boston right back in this game. This has been such a strong hold, and 15-3 out of Awakening. He might be playing for the kills, but he is making damn sure that he's getting them.
Makes himself untradeable in that corner. The trophy system is working overtime. Gets kill number 6, another cruise. Kremp there in the feed as well. Final 10 on cannons gone, and Boston breach. It was damn near perfect. Now though, over towards the blacksmith we go. Open field, look out for that cruise missile.
Yeah, possibly going to use it actually. If he's putting himself in that deep of a corner, the investment going to be coming in straight away. Get the nades and tacks out on the point. Make sure the trophy can't have full effect, but not clean that time. OpTic still in the hill.
Missile defeated, OpTic still on the hill. Over to Awakening to find it. The job done with his gun this time. Lead change, OpTic Texas. They start to push forward. But so far, an incredibly close hard point.
I mean, you're just looking for the kills. You have OpTic that have been soaking around. Ghosty in his happy place, and Shotzi for the cover, but a couple kills go your way, and it's a contest for the moment. Ghosty finally gets rooted out. Boston finally able to break towards this hill, but this has been a rotation, a nearly tied up game. This is the battle we were expecting.
He gets himself a firing spree, and all of a sudden things look a little different. OpTic, final 15. They're going to be able to soak up left of that blacksmith hill and look towards Luke. Beans in a tough fight against Hook. Can't win it. Strong work from both squads. We take a sort of slight lull. Back to P1 we go. Quick reset.
And this is an opportunity. I know
one thing Big Wake did mess up though, you do not get 2 cruise missiles.
Going to
so
in.
He was on the green box, like, I'll take in the truck. He's inside, upstairs. Hurry up, throw shit over cannon. I saw cannon, one shot, watch your truck, one bullet. Single. Hold it if you can. They're yeah, three weak. Tree. One street. Tree. Stop rails. Yo, slow the game down. Yeah, nice, I'm coming. We coming in front of our nice. Look close. He's dashing. We have crash here. Yeah, you can be close corners. Check your corners. There's big break here, boys. I'm in close. Keep close on, guys. Ready?
Keep sorting anything.
Okay, are you? We can go get, guys. Go get.
Yeah, I'm getting right now.
Still got further.
Still a close game, but very different sounds there from Boston Breach. Quite frantic. Things are getting a little bit dicey, and with good reason. Shotzi in the gate. Finds 1. Finds 2. Shotzi. Gotta get all 3, but that's enough damage dealt. Over to Ghosty now. An easy win from him from that position. Hook now on the reinforcements, soaking the fountain. OpTic Texas.
Yeah, look at that spawn from Shotzi, by the way. Spawns right up in maps and is ready to get back in the action. So Boston desperate to try to break through, but they are getting shot in the front, shot in the back. A clean 4 in the feed, and OpTic Texas have dominated this hill.
Shotzi starting to wind up, starting to get styling. Damage dealt. Snoopy was a big one. Couple kills go the way of Boston Breach, and once again, over to Cannon. But this is 20 seconds, a perfect Fountain Hill out of OpTic Texas. Huge time from them. Boston will have full map control on the left-hand side, but here comes the hit. OpTic fly forward.
And this is looking insurmountable, right? Again, you're trying to keep everybody cut off. You got all the crosses covered, and right now, Boston have a good setup towards New. That's the good news. The bad news, you're down by 80, and Shotzi already trying to break you down.
Trying to dance. Now, you have to pick a corner, any corner. He could be anywhere right now. They've got no idea where Shotzi is. I don't think he knows where they are either. He's shooting ghosts. Damage dealt. Beams is there. Can't get two. Trade's done. Once again, Breach. Solid cannon hold so far. For how long?
At light speed for the SMGs, and Dashi on the slow approach looking for these kills. So a standoff battle between him and Awakening. Damage being done, and Awakening not really challenged us yet. There to take him down. Crimp for two. Ghosty gets wiped as well. You call on the Fountain Hill from OpTic. You respond right now for Boston. Fighting right now in this game.
Terrifying prospect right now. Boston Breach, next 20 seconds, likely to go their way. Snoopy has managed to once again infiltrate the lines of OpTic Texas. Finding kills all over the place. The contest there. We will not see the perfect 60, but Beans with the immediate bounce back into the time. Final 10. Rotation goes to OpTic though.
And that is a man right there that knows his spawns. You spawn up into death. Ghosty not happy for that one. And you're still set up towards New. The damage is being done, but still it is OpTic that's going to be in the hill first. This is great time for them to get. Snoopy though jumps to the hill, picks up a two-piece. Boston, they are working this comeback.
The war on two fronts, so the pinch is there. You're never going to read this, are you, Kremp? Guns up, not enough. Shotzi and Hook find the kills. Hard point break, OpTic Texas. Once again in control. It's over to Beans. A final break now to stay alive for Boston Breach.
20 seconds for the win for
OpTic.
OpTic.
And there he goes. You get the twos, you get the man out, and you get yourself back inside. Ghosty though, cleaning them all up. Can't get Crimp, but you got the time. OpTic in prime position for the win.
This could be game. One more break from Boston. Can they pull it out once more? 20 now to go. 10 for the win. The contest as Demon Joe can't get any more. Final few moments. Snoopy, the last man alive for Breach, has to get these players off the point. Now looks for the contest. Snoopy's there. Will he be able to stay alive? The contest still, but it's Ghosty. Still keeping the play going. Hook from behind, and that will be game.
OpTic Texas gonna move on in the World Championships in the winners bracket, defeating Boston Breach 3 maps to 1.
Make light work of the honeymoon period for Boston Breach. Despite the shenanigans in the search and destroy, they do look strong. The bounce back from Toronto so sorely needed. If you're an OpTic fan, you're feeling much better about that. Boston Breach, they will now move to the lower bracket.
Absolutely.
Beautifully done. Let's see if we have a post-game interview. It looks like with Shotzi.
Squad. Our unit. I gotta add. Smiles and cheers. Las Vegas, give it up to OpTic Texas as they take their first series. Shotzi, immediately, I just want to ask you, how you feeling after getting this win at champs?
Feeling good, man. I feel like the hardest one is always the first one, so I'm glad he got that one out of the way. Shout out to Boston. But yeah, we won. What? We won?
Yeah, you win 3-1. You send them down to the losers bracket, all right? Now, the next question I got to ask you is that after that, the loss there in Major 5, okay, coming here, what was one of the biggest things you guys wanted to change here, getting a chance?
The fuck is that noise?
I feel like our biggest thing is just focusing on controls. I feel like that's one of our weaker game modes throughout the entire year, and honestly, ever since then, we've been slamming in control. So we're going to continue to do so this weekend. So yeah, just with our controls, yeah.
Yeah, you look good right there. Talk to me about your teammates, man. They play well, okay? Gas them up a little bit, okay? What you so happy about with the squad?
We're a unit, man, and I feel like it's hard to find that in a team. These guys want to win. We do whatever it takes to win. We don't care about stats or anything like that. So yeah, we just want to win.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you get back to winning. Any last-minute shout-outs you want to give to these guys who've been standing up cheering all day?
Shout out to the Green Wall, man. You guys go crazy. I love you guys.
That does it for me and Shotzi on the stage. Chris, take it away. You gotta.
That'll do it for this episode of the Hard Carry. Also, stick around. I believe we have one more match today. Let's see who it's going to be before I roll out. Toronto Ultra, LA Thieves. Another banger. Stick around for more Call of Duty League action.